Okay, purpose seekers. So this is a tea leaf reading. Uh, there's not much in this reading. Let me start with that. When I was like carrying the cup, I was like, huh, interesting. So let's get started. I see a pony. Someone riding a pony, wanting a pony, or someone going to the zoo to see a giraffe. But it seems like you're going on some type of adventure where there's animals and you're connecting with nature and you're grounding yourself. It's like some type of activity that you wanted to do, and now you get the chance to do it. In this reading, I just feel like overall it's just very positive. Very positive vibe. Some of you guys, it's like there's how do I explain it? There's an underlining feeling that you're being protected. And the only way I can explain it, it's like, and the protection is you protecting yourself. Like, if anyone's watched Harry Potter, there is the, what is it? The Prisoner of Azkaban. There's a part where they go back in time and Harry's about to get eaten by these little ghost thingies, not Death Eaters, but something like that. And he thinks someone's gonna save him, but in reality it's him saving himself. And he does his Patrona spell, and it's like a deer. That's literally what I see, is like a deer. And that's what I think when I saw it. I was like, it's like you saving yourself, you protecting yourself. And it's the protection that you see right now is you. It's coming from your higher self, protecting your younger self. And it's like your higher self sees your younger self and that little kid that couldn't protect themselves and needed the protection back then. And they see that still in you. They see that before you even make a mistake or you need the help, it's like they swoop in and they help you. And you're like, huh, I wonder how I'm getting all this help from. It's yourself. It's you starting to love yourself and see the patterns. There are some Aries and some Capricorns watching this. And you are very, very, very stubborn. Very. But that's a choice. Like, you being versatile is vital. There's like a little V right there for that. And then there's like a goat right in here, if you guys can see it. I don't know if you can, but it's like you're afraid to cry. Like, you don't let your emotions out a lot. And when you do, it's like, it's a lot. It's a very heavy burden that you bear. And so you express your feelings in different ways. Some of you guys get tattoos. Some of you guys get piercings. Some of you guys get some adaptation to your body. Something where I hear the word mutilation, like somewhere where you feel that pain somehow. And it helps you cope. And you choose it to be that way. It doesn't need to be, but that's what you choose. Laughter, just so you know, is another form of therapy. There's people that want to help you, and I've offered the help, but you're big on carrying the load on yourself. That's what keeps you moving. That's what keeps you on the currency that you're on. The wavelength that you're on is you doing this on your own, because you learned that if you give the power up to someone else, you give someone the task to do what you need to get done, you're constantly being left you're constantly being left disappointed. There are things that are trying to escape you. That's a good thing. Like, there's scenarios, there's ideas, there's thoughts, there's people, there's, work gossip. There's just things that you should not concern yourself with, but just know that they're escaping you. They're not going to be able to penetrate your little world right now, and that's a good thing, because the last thing you need is their bullshit. And it's like, you need this time to focus on yourself before holiday season comes. I don't know why holiday season is significant to you, but there's some stuff that you're like, no, this has to get done before, the holiday season, the new year. Like, you're on a mission, and you're like, I will be damned if I get sidetracked with the nonsense, because the nonsense and other people's opinion and people just talking and running their mouth, that for you can it can get into your psyche. I mean, there's little things. Some of you guys have a dog, like a big white fluffy older dog, that's like your world. Or some of you guys need to get a dog. Like, there's this idea of like just blocking out the world, focusing on what you need to focus on, and there's like some love animal. There's some animal that like is able to love you in a way that you need to be loved right now, is able to like just hang out with you and like just be like you taking your dog to the dog park, or like going on walks, or like, just investing your time on doing something that's mundane, but it's also giving you like that clarity of even just going on a walk. Like, that's helping your overall mental state, and it's helping you work things out the way that you're trying to. And for some odd reason, it's like you're not even willing to look down. You're not willing to look at the things like the past, or look beside what's current and what you're working towards. Like, it's like looking down is just admitting defeat, default, and like it's admitting the past. Like, it's like when you're on a roller coaster and you're fearful of heights and you look down. You're like, why did I do that? Why wouldn't I just like look up and like look to what's currently happening? Why wouldn't I just enjoy the moment? Like, you looking down is like you taking away from the form of happiness that you have right now. I really do not like to mention children in my readings. I avoid it like the plague. But if you are expecting, it sounds like you're having a girl. Not sure if you're having twins, or this would be your second girl. But you're definitely having a girl. So congratulations. Yeah, it's like you have a lot of animals in this reading. Like, this is like, what is that animal? Is it a llama? Is it like, oh, it is. Okay, so what's that one movie? Is it called Emperor's New Groove? Where he turns into a llama and he goes through this whole journey and he finds himself. That's you. Like, that's you right now. Like, you're going through this whole journey through a different perspective than what you normally would. Like, you're learning new things about yourself. You're learning just a different reality. Like, you're learning a different perspective of something. And that's why looking down or looking at the past is irrelevant, because why would you do that if you're, you know, hedging forward on like the path ahead of you and you're like embracing this change? Like there's no point of looking at anything else, and you're so brave in it. Like I don't know what's happened for you to have to feel like this is what the new reality is, but good for you, because it's hard to just not stay in the past. Yeah, a lot of you guys are, it's like your baby self or your inner child is like coming out a lot. And you're dealing with a lot of emotions, trauma, memories that you suppressed, and you're learning that you did not deserve that behavior. And the ones that are doing a lot of the healing, that are going to the counseling, or trying to unlock those memories, and it's like a Pandora box where it's a scary idea to even attempt to do those things, but you're like, you know, it is what it is, in a sense of like, you've opened the box and you're willing and wanting to find out why. Like you want answers, basically. Like you want to close the chapter on some things that have been bothering you, and in order to do that, you know, you have to let your inner child heal. I don't know if someone's seeing a lot of like animals because this whole reading is like different animals. Like the inner child is like a baby hippo. Like you have a llama in here. You have a giraffe. Now you have a camel. Like it's very animal orientated. You had an Aries, a ram, that type of stuff. Everything is very significant. It also talks about transformation and becoming a different person, and you know, coming anew. And this is and I said from the beginning, it's very positive. For those that identify with the camel, or if, you know, it's like two parts of yourself are working together to get the common denominator done, which is continuing and forging on your goal. Like it's like you're trying to retrain yourself on how you want to be. Does that make sense? Like there's things that you're wanting to change, and in order to change that, you kind of need to morph into like, it's like duplicating yourself and then copy and pasting what you want into the new version of yourself. And that represents the two humps in a camel. Like you have your old self, you have the one part that's very close, you know, that's, you know, it's there, it's the originator, but you have another hump of yourself that, again, it's basically copy and paste, dupe, but it's different. It's different. It's closer to, it's the one leading it. You know what I'm saying? I don't really know much about camels, but that's what it is. In this journey, it's like it's like you use dry sense of humor to get through stuff. There's magic around you. It's like you have, and I can't even explain why I would say this, like, because it's just, like, if you guys see it, it's literally just like, it looks like fairy dust. That's all I can tell you. You're like, girl, what are you talking about? Yeah, it's like you have magic around you. You have someone rooting for you. You have that positivity light around you. If you continue to want to see it, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, the bottom of this is just all what it's all the worries and the doubts and the fears and the sadness that you're trying to get away from. And what's so funny is that I originally, when I turned the cup over, it was only like, there was nothing at the bottom. Nothing, right? So I took the rest of the leaves and I did it again. I put the liquid back in there again and then poured it. And then this is what, so originally this was never supposed to be in your reading anyways. And now I get it, because I was like, this is like just lines. Like, there's barely anything. I was like, what do you guys want me to read? Like, there's barely anything in here. Like, hello? But now I get it, because it's not supposed to be. It's not supposed to be this what was me reading. It's supposed to be this light, airy, basically giving you, you know, the gold star of, hey, you're doing good, and keep it going, and this is where you're at. So I'm not even gonna waste your guys' time or my own of reading the bottom, because it's not for you. It's what you're letting go, and who wants to hear about what they're letting go? That's just a bummer on its own. I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. Please subscribe to my channel. I will link my Instagram below. Please follow me if you want a free reading. Just DM me on Instagram. I'm building a website right now, so you guys can soon be able to book a reading with me.